Alright guys, so the day has finally arrived. We are about to get our first playable dark type character in Dragon Ball Legends. Now this is absolutely massive because dark type actually counters every single color except for light, which is Shallot. Now we are going to be getting a free to play Giblet, and oh my god, take a look at this character's artwork. Absolutely beautiful. I like this way better than Shallot, by the way. Really quick, I just want to say this. If they really want to nail this out of the park, I want them to treat this character like a Shallot, where we can customize this character. I'm not going to hold my breath to that. I think he's just going to be a playable character, which we can unlock through story mode. Now, we have a little bit of a teaser here, which we're going to read, and I'm going to discuss to you guys exactly how to unlock Giblet. It's pretty straightforward, so let's get into it. And by the way, if you guys do enjoy the video, as always, make sure you guys simply just like and subscribe, but let's get into it. It says here, Giblet is coming. Giblet can switch to element dark with the main ability. Plus restore own vanish gauge by 100% and nullify enemies' special cover changes for 10 timer counts. Progress through story mode to get Giblet. Okay, so this in itself, okay, switching to dark element, I don't think you guys understand, right? This literally, as you guys can see right here in this chart, counters every single color. Now, there are some characters that also do have, you know, like, for example, color nullification. Kind of like the superhero Pan, right? She pops her main ability, and you have color nullification, excuse me. So that in itself is normal, but this main ability is just super busted, man. To have color advantage over every single character is just unfair. It's just unfair. So I besides Shallot, of course, Shallot actually has you know, direct, you know, color nullification over this Giblet. Now, really quick, he also restores his own vanish gauge by 100%, which is broken, and as well as it nullifies enemy special cover changes for 10 timer counts. So the way you unlock this character is obviously by progressing through story mode, and the way you get Z power for Giblet is by playing through the game and unlocking mission rewards. So mission rewards, pretty simple stuff, like win X amount of times with game's original characters. And then we see down here, there's another way to get it, which is exchange Z2 medals in the exchange shop. So Z2 medals, if you guys are new to the game, it might be a little bit harder to get because the way you get this is by summoning. And then you get this by having certain characters you have completely maxed out of 14 stars. You would get the corresponding Z power, but Z2 medals, right? So if you have a sparking character and you're about to get 1,200 Z power for that sparking character, you would get Z2 medals instead, right? The corresponding Z power. So, and play your story mode today, guys. He is a defensive type character. He does start off as red, by the way, okay? So just taking a look at the meta itself, right? Blue does counter him, right? Which is, of course, we have Super Vegito Fusion. That's blue. A few other blues as well. He does counter UI Goku, which is good, right? He does counter Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, which is good. He does counter Super Baby 2, which is good. So, you know, it goes both ways, but he could go into Dark Element type, which is amazing. Then he counters absolutely everything, right? So, yeah. And another thing I just want to mention really quick, guys, I do find it a kind of a coincidence that we also did get the returning LF Goku and Bardock banner back, right? So, Goku and Bardock came out, when they come out, like this week. They're about to leave in like 3 days to 2 days from now. So they're slowly buffing game's original. If I had to guess, and this is an early prediction here, guys, okay? If I had to this is just off the top of my head, not even thinking about it. So last year, for the finale of Dragon Ball Legends 50th anniversary, we got Vegito Blue, which was around the same time frame from a week from today that we're going to get our own Ultra for 6th anniversary. 2 weeks after that, we got LF Cell. I think the same thing is going to happen. I think that they're preparing for something to keep the momentum going for after the anniversary, which is probably going to be Game's Original buffs. Now, obviously, Game's Original does... Okay, let's just face it. It's not even a tag, right? It's not even a tag. We have one character. I'm going to just keep it real with you guys and just say one character, which is Goku and Bardock. Usable character, right? Shallot doesn't even buff Game's Original, which I think that should definitely change. I think they should upgrade Shallot's Z ability to game's original for sure. Right now, I think it's just Saiyans, unless you, of course, equipped some certain outfits like the Bardock outfit. You would get the Bardock, tag for him, the Team Bardock tag. So, yeah, he's gonna be here. He's gonna be the second red. So there's gonna be 2 blues and 2 reds, right? With characters that actually buff game's original. Now we do have all these other characters here that actually, like these Cyberman here, the free-to-play Cyberman, the Youth Bulma, right? So these don't necessarily buff game's original. So we're gonna have 2 blues and 2 reds. So I think whatever else we're gonna get for the future, the next LF game's original, it's safe to say it's either gonna be purple, green, or yellow, right? Because it would make no sense to make it blue or red. But you never know. This is going to be coming out here Wednesday, okay? This upcoming weekly reset. So yeah, expect that. And in terms of game's original, I hope we see some stuff like this, perhaps like this image here has been floating around quite a bit within the community. And I think it's such a cool idea. Sword of Hope Trunks and then the future Gohan, the real future Gohan here. So I think this would be like, I would love to see like a game's original, even just not even the character, just a story that they're going to create around this. I would love to see this, right? Some kind of time travel or something like that. They're going to finally reunite. Dude, this is so badass. And of course, Trunks is just so much superior at this point in time. But yeah, this would be absolutely awesome to see, man. But in terms of the artwork, I would say this is a 10 out of 10. I love his fit in itself, right? I do hope that he is customizable. I think that would be really fitting, right? That way he can transform alongside Shallot, right? So if we get, let's just say Super Saiyan God Shallot, we could transform into that. I think Super Saiyan God Giblet will look super cool in this burgundy cape. I think the combination of itself will look really, really badass, right? So yeah, I mean, obviously down the line, I do hope we do get Shallot, a playable. I think this is inevitable, by the way, guys. I really do. I think that I think the game noticed the positive feedback this character got. It got a tremendous amount of feedback, great feedback. So I don't see why this character wouldn't be playable, whether it's free to play, whether it's summonable, who knows. It just needs to happen. It needs to happen, right? But yeah, man, I am extremely ecstatic. First dark element type. Let's see how long that's going to stay for. Maybe for like 15 timer counts is kind of reasonable, I would say. 30 timer counts, you're already kind of pushing it a little bit, right? Color advantage over everybody. But I think that would be pretty cool to 15 to 10. I mean, 10 to 20 timer counts, anything around that time frame would be kind of reasonable. But still, who knows? Maybe it's going to be permanent. Maybe it's just going to be like him dark type as soon as he pops his main. Who knows? But the leaks do come out tomorrow, guys. I will keep you guys updated here 24/7. Everything Dragon Ball Legends, 6th year anniversary and beyond. So make sure you guys have those notifications on. Like if you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe and all that good stuff. And I'll definitely catch you guys tomorrow for the reveal. Have a good one. Peace.